Hi friends! This Foundations lesson is for Unit 11, Week 1, Days 3 and 4. Our learning goal today is I can read and spell first grade words. Let's review our short and long vowel sounds. I'm going to say the letter, keyword, and sound, and you echo me. All right, friends, let's go. A, apple, A. A, safe, A. E, ed, E. E, P, E. I, itch, I. I, pine, I. O, octopus, ah. O, home, O. U, up, U, mule, U. U, rule, oo. Good job, boys and girls. Remember that U has two long vowel sounds, U and oo. All right, let's practice with our word of the day. I'm going to show you a word, and I want to see if you can read this word. Brr has a consonant blood in the beginning, an A, a V, and there is that silent E at the end. So can you remember what you are supposed to be doing with this A here? Is it going to be a short or a long A sound? You got it. It is a long A sound because we have a silent E at the end. It's all one syllable, and I see that there is the vowel consonant E spelling pattern. So there's a vowel, a consonant, and then that silent E at the end. So this is how I would mark my word. You can scoop your syllable or underline it, whatever's easier, and write the V/E at the bottom there. And that shows me that you know that it is a vowel consonant E word. You recognize that spelling pattern. So every time you see a spelling pattern like that, you're going to write underneath it the V/E. And you're going to make this line on top of the vowel, and that means that that vowel sound no longer makes the short vowel sound, but it's actually going to make the long vowel sound. And then we cross out that E because that is a silent E and it makes no sound at all. So let's tap this word out together. B-r-a-v, brave. Good job, boys and girls. All right, let's review our trick words. We have some new trick words today. Can you figure out what this trick word is? Good job. This word is friend. F-R-I-E-N-D. You're going to work this week on learning how to spell this word. You can rainbow write it. You can find it in your reading. You can even make flashcards. Here's our next trick word. Can you figure out what this word says? All right, this word is other. O-T-H-E-R, other. Good job. And our last trick word, do you know what this one is? Yeah, this word is another. I'll have another piece of candy, please. All right, so look at this word another. Can you find the trick word other in the trick word another? Do you see it? Yeah, it's right here. So if you know how to spell other, you can just put an A-N in front of it, and that's how you spell the word another. Make sure you copy down all three of these trick words and practice them throughout the week. All right, it is time for sentence dictation. I have two sentences that I'm going to read aloud, and you need to write them down. You can use a dry erase board and a dry erase marker or a paper and pencil. Pause the video while you get your materials and hit play when you're ready to hear the sentence. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you are ready to get started with your sentence dictation. You should be seated with both feet on the ground, sitting up straight, ready to use your best Foundations handwriting. Our first sentence that we are going to write is, I left another bone on my plate. I left another bone on my plate. I'll read it one more time. I left another bone on my plate. Hit pause as you write that sentence and hit play when you're ready to see mine. All right, boys and girls, I hope we all wrote our sentence. The sentence was, I left another bone on my plate. I'm going to show you how I wrote that sentence. I left another bone on my plate. Did you start your sentence with an uppercase I? I know that mine looks funny, but you should actually have two little lines on top of there, on the top and on the bottom. We know that the sight word I is always uppercase, plus we always start with an uppercase letter in the beginning of our sentence. Now check to make sure that you have proper punctuation in your sentence. Do you have a period at the end of your sentence? Point to it. High five, friends. You're doing great. All right, so now, can you find two words with the vowel consonant E spelling pattern? Take a look at this sentence. I left another bone on my plate. I see two words with that spelling pattern. Let's start with the first word that I see, which is bone. Can you point to the word bone in your sentence, please? Good job. Is that a B or a D in your sentence? Make sure it's a B. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to mark the word bone to show that I know that this is a vowel consonant E spelling pattern. So I'm going to put a little line on top of the O, and that tells me that that is the long O sound and not the short O sound. It goes b-own instead of b-ah-ah. All right. I'm also going to cross out that E because we know that that is a silent E. Next, I'm going to scoop my syllable. Bone is a one-syllable word. And underneath my little scoop, I'm putting the V-E, which shows that I know that this is a vowel consonant E word. Can you mark your word bone just like my word? Good job. All right. Can you find the last word in the sentence that has that spelling pattern? Good job. Plate. So I'm putting a line on top of the A because it's the long A sound. I am crossing out that silent E at the end. I'm scooping my syllable, and underneath my scoop, I am marking that it is a vowel consonant E spelling pattern. Good job, boys and girls. You found both of the vowel consonant E words in the sentence. I have one more challenge for you. Can you find one of our trick words in the sentence? If you can find it, please circle it in your sentence. Good job, boys and girls. What was that word? Another. Awesome. Make sure you spelled that correctly. Double check your work. A-N-O-T-H-E-R. Good job. All right, we're going to start with our second sentence now, and this is our final sentence for the day. So get the materials you need, and let's get started. The sentence is, my friend was late to the game. My friend was late to the game. My friend was late to the game. I'll read it one more time and then you guys write it. My friend was late to the game. Hit pause as you write your sentence and hit play when you're ready to see my answer. All right, boys and girls, I hope we all wrote our sentence. The sentence was, my friend was late to the game. And here is my sentence. So, can you find two words with the vowel consonant E spelling pattern? There are also two in the sentence. All right, let's focus on our first one, which was late. Point to the word late in your sentence. I gave you a hint, it was up top. So I'm going to put a little line on top of my A because is that making the short or the long A sound? You're right, it makes the long A. So instead of saying ah, it says A. I'm going to cross out that E because we know that is a silent E, so it does not make a sound. I'm scooping my syllable because late is a one-syllable word. And underneath that scoop, I'm putting a vowel /E, showing that I know that this is a vowel consonant E word. Good job, boys and girls. You're really getting the hang of this. All right, next, let's find our second word with the spelling pattern. Did you point to the word game? Good job. So, again, that has the long A sound. It goes g-aim instead of ah. So that's why I put that line on top. It shows that that is the long vowel sound. I am crossing out the silent E. I am scooping the syllable because game is a one-syllable word. And underneath, I am writing V/E, which shows that this is a vowel consonant E word. You guys are doing great. And can you find a trick word in this sentence that we learned today? You got it, friend. So I'm going to circle the word friend, and I would like you to check your spelling and make sure that you spelled this word correctly. F-R-I-E-N-D. Make sure your D is a D and not a B. Good job, boys and girls. And one more thing, point to the uppercase letter in the beginning of your sentence. Good job. And did you use punctuation? I sure hope so. Keep up the great work. Talk about this with your parent or whoever helps you with your work. What did you learn about first grade words today? You also have an assignment from us, and that is to practice your trick words, friend, other, and another today. You can make flashcards, you can rainbow write, anything. You can look for them in the newspaper or a book and highlight them when you find them. But keep practicing these 3 words throughout the week. You guys are doing great.